Coronavirus. What is good? Oh my god. What is good, gang? It's your boy Ruby Smooth in the building. Yo, my eyes are still chunky, bro. I just woke up not so long ago. But we out here. You know, it's been a while. I had to drop a video for you guys. It's been a while. It's been a long time. I don't know, how long has it been? Let me see. It was a month ago. A month without posting a video, bro. You know what it is, bro? I feel like I've hit a plateau. I feel like I've hit a plateau, bro. Like, there is nothing else I can do to my car. That's one. Two, it is 30 degrees outside and it's snowing. So, there's no way I'm gonna do anything on the car. Three, I'm honestly not trying to spend another dime on this car for a while. I'm not even gonna lie. I've thought about selling the car. Even though I just finished building the car. But I've thought about selling it, but then I'm like, yo, if I sell it, I'm gonna be miserable. I'm gonna be miserable because, you know, I put in my work. The only reason I'd sell the car is to do bigger things, right? But I'm gonna just hold on to the car. I mean, if somebody throw me a crazy ass offer, honestly, I think I'll sell it. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. But if you're gonna offer up, it better be crazy. And I know like 20,000K. You know, I ain't gonna sell it for 20K. So I'm gonna switch it up. Since all I could do is be inside, I'm gonna give you guys some story time. As you guys can see by the title of this video. Yo, that day, bro, I was real sad, bro. I was the saddest kid in earth. Let's go way back. I had a 99 Civic. I'll put a picture up right here. Boom. It didn't look like this at the time, but it was stock. It was pretty much stock. That car was gifted to me by my parents. You know, shout out to y'all. I didn't have the funds to buy a car. I was only 16, right? So they bought the car. It was for like 1,200 bucks. You know, I had like 200K miles on it, and I was in love. That's the car I wanted. That's the car I got. So shout out to them. So at the time, we had just moved to this neighborhood. We had been living in this neighborhood maybe, I don't know, a couple months, maybe 2 or 3 months. I want to say I was like 16, 17 years old at the time, right? And I was working at Market Basket, making like 70 bucks a week. That car was just my pride and joy. Honestly, it was my thing, bro. It was my shawty. Shorty, little baddie. Shorty, boo, damn. And Shorty got that fatty. But anyways, so yeah, I was in love with the car, right? Any 16-year-old boy, you know, get the first whip, you know, it's the whip, bro. So it's winter time, like right now it was brick outside. So it's winter time, and I used to take my sister to school, right? So I'd go drop her off in middle school, and I'd go to high school right after. To my school. So I didn't have a remote starter on my car, right? So it was brick. So I taught my younger sister, she had to be like 11 or 12 at the time. 10, 11, 12 at the time. So I taught her how to turn on, my car was standard. So I taught her how to, you know, push the clutch in, turn on the car, and then make sure it was on neutral. And then after that, she'd stay in the car until I finished getting changed. You know, I was fucked. It is what it is, you know. She used to get ready first, so she'd wait in the car for me, freezing her ass out like I'm a good brother. I'm not a bad brother, you know. It is what it is. So yeah, I taught her how to do that, you know. She did it a couple of times, and then there's just one day, she grabs my keys, and I'm downstairs brushing my teeth, and she goes out to turn on the car, and she's like, oh, where'd you park the car? I'm like, in front of the garage. I had a garage, there was a garage at the time, but there was a reason why I didn't put the car in the garage that night, because somebody put a a lawnmower right in my parking spot inside, so I wasn't finna move that. So I just parked it right in front of the garage. I was like, oh, I parked the car in front of the garage. She's like, oh, no, you didn't. I'm like, yeah, I did. She's like, it's not there. I'm like, what you mean it's not there? She's like, it's not there. I'm like, did I park it anywhere else? Cause I could only park it in front of the garage, in front of the house where it wasn't there, or on the side of the house. So my whole mouth was just full of like toothpaste. I'm like, right there, bro, my heart dropped. I run out. Boom, 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 boom. I look. There's no car in the garage. I look in front of me. There's no car in front of me. I look to the side of the house. There's no car. There is no car nowhere. I'm like, no fucking way, bro. I'm just like, God, why? God, why? My dad was still in the house. My mom, she already had gone to work. I don't know how she didn't notice my car was missing. I mean, whatever. But whatever. I run upstairs, boom, 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 like, yo. They robbed my car. They stole my car. He gets up, he's like, oh, Mac, confused and shit, because he just woke up. Like, they stole my car. I'm like running back and forth in the house, hoping the car just pops out of nowhere. And then I realized, so I was getting paid $70 a week, right? And I had my check in my glove compartment, bro. I ain't got no money, bro, all right? So I had my check, because I still had to check that out. You know, I had to cash out still. I had my check, my $70 check in that glove compartment. I was like, my check! My fucking check! Where the... Bro, I was losing it. I didn't know what to do anymore, bro. I was so sad, bro. They robbed my car. They took my check, bro, that I worked for that fucking week, man. I was losing it. I was so fucking sad, bro. Oh, man. Yo, I'm from Orange, bro. You know, that's just... I don't know about now, but back then it was popular, you know, to get your Honda Civic robbed and shit, but because low-key it's pretty easy to rob a Civic. So we ended up dropping off my sister at her school, and then I stayed home. Then me and my dad, we went to the police station, filed a report, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, these niggas ain't gonna do anything. They don't give a fuck. So once my mom gets home from work, I grab her car and I pick up my boy. I gotta find this car, bro. I have to find it. And we just start driving around everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. Like an hour. Boom, boom, boom. Hour, 2 hours. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing. No freaking car. I drop him off. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do at this point? I looked around. I told the police, what we gonna do, bro? So I'm just home chilling, and I get a notification from my old friend. She's like, oh, what's your license plate? What's your license plate number? And I send it to her. She's like, oh, your car is right in front of my house. Like, what? She's like, yeah. And she sends me a Snapchat of the car. I'm like, bro, that's my fucking car, bro. And I'm like, ah, bet, good looks. Me and my mom go. I pull up in her car like low key. I just drove by my car first. Boom, I see it. I'm just trying to see if there's people around. People start acting fugazi and shit. Nah, but I was just being, you know, trying to be cautious. So I drive by. Boom. Nobody's there. Turn around. Park behind my car. I started looking through it. I had a little music system with a sub and like 2 amps and a radio. It took all that shit. All of it. Hi, bro. Motherfucker. They fucked up the ignition. Because in the ignition, if you fuck it up, you could just turn that shit on with a screwdriver. And then just turns on. Because with those cars, you don't need a chip. You didn't get this from me. I ain't showing you how to rub a car because I don't really know how to rub a car. And then for some reason, I don't know why, we called the towing company, like, oh, tow my car. Like, I could have just drove it home, honestly, but I don't know. I go to the towing the next day, and tell me how my front bumper is missing. It was there that previous night when I found the car. And then the towing company takes it and then my front bumper is missing. Whatever, I take the car back, blah, blah, blah. With no front bumper, fucked up ignition. But at least, you know, the car was pretty much intact. I just needed to buy a new bumper, fix the ignition, and then that's pretty much it, honestly. And then, you know what's crazy? I had ordered an alarm for that car and I shipped it to the wrong house, to my previous house. And I was gonna pick it up that night, but nobody was at the crib yet. So if I would have picked it up, I would have had that alarm in my car, and they would have took my car with the alarm. Ain't that some shit? But you know, that's pretty much it, honestly. I never found out who it was. Nothing. They just took the car for a joyride. Probably smoked and lash. Took what they took and then just left the car right there in the street. After that, I fixed it up. And then, as years passed by, I just made it look like this. I made it look like this. Then I got tired of it and I sold that car. And I bought the Infiniti. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys like this type of video, this type of vibe, let me know down in the comments below. I'd be gladly to make more of these videos. Even though I only got robbed once of my car, but if you guys got stories that you guys want to know, or like you want me to record, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below. It's your boy Rujay Smooth. I'll see you guys on the next one.